On screen. Hey everybody. Welcome to the brain drain. A little bit late. Sorry about that. Had a little things come up. We're working on a project and someone found an error in one of my puzzles. I have a typo. Hey Casey. Hey Jessica. Great to see you guys. Great to hear. I'm having a pretty good day. I got a lot of sleep, so that's fantastic. So otherwise it's been pretty good. Hey Worm, welcome. Thanks for finding that for me, buddy. I have no idea how he missed it. Hey Brawler, do you want me to call you Brawler or Fist, or do you want me to call you Brawler's Fist? I hope I don't want to like annoy you by not calling you what you prefer. Uh, so I'm glad everyone's here. Tonight's gonna be awesome because we got something special going on. A couple days ago, I messaged the creator of the symbol to awesome, thanks, dude, and suggested that custom symbols be available. So he's got that ready. So not only can you send me custom Wordles, you can send me custom symbols. So that's going to be pretty awesome. So we're going to do more customs today than normal. I think we're going to try. And now for the symbols, I do not want words like Zilil or any of those other things that are barely English that I can barely get if they are if I'm doing just a regular Wordle. Why is there a V dancing there? Oh, there's a P sneaking out. Wow, Vegeta. I wish you were here, Vegeta. Yeah, truth is not an acceptable symbol word. I'm sorry, it's just not an acceptable symbol word. It's a guaranteed loss, and it's not fun to play. I mean, you can definitely try to trick me, but, you know, you can use some semi-obscure words, but, like, the super obscure words, let's try to avoid for the symbol. So... that said, we're gonna go ahead. I wanted to go ahead and jump in and just do the good games we got, but Vegeta's not here. Yeah, the dancing letters are awesome. I can't wait to tell Vegeta how cool they are. Uh, but Vegeta's not here, so we're gonna skip this right now, uh, and come back to it. We're gonna do the Wordle and maybe the Fibble, and then we're just gonna jump into it. Uh, So we had corny yesterday as our word. Oh, I need to explain the rules of the Wordle, don't I? It's really hard to do it when I hit the refresh. It's I still haven't fully woken up today. So the way the Wordle works is we're playing Wordle, but one of the tiles is a Wordle. This is my second favorite game. My favorite game is the symbol, but this is my second favorite, is the Wordle. So the way it works is we're playing Wordle, but one of the tiles is a werewolf who has the ability but not the requisite to lie to us. And our job is to not only figure out the word, but to find where the werewolf is and to get him to start telling us the truth. And so the way it works is we make a guess. And then after we make a guess, based on the answers we receive, we pick which square we think is the werewolf. Then we make another guess, and it will tell us whether the square we have is the werewolf or not. If it's not the werewolf, it had to be telling the truth. And if it is the werewolf, it'll tell us it's the werewolf and that all the clues could have been lying. Furthermore, if it's the werewolf and we find it, it will reveal the truth or falsehood of the letter of the clues on the keyboard, not up here in the row. So that's how we play the Wordle. And I'm going to start with our word from yesterday, which is corny. Since we've only got one hit, we've got to test to see if that's an actual O. One of the things I like doing in Wordle is trying to test a pair of other letters, or a pair of letters that test two other tiles to be werewolves. So I'm going to put an R at the beginning of this word, so we get to see if these are werewolves. It doesn't guarantee they are or aren't, but it gives us a good idea. So we're going to have an R. And let's try raise, assuming that the O is a werewolf. Okay, the O is not a werewolf. So we know that there is definitely an O in the second position. Furthermore, there's no A in the word. We also know there's no R in the word, but we don't know whether one of these is the werewolf or not, but the chance of them being the werewolf is low. So we can kind of hedge on C and I not being in the word. That means I'm interested in this square, as the S and the N could likely be in the word. So let's see if this is the werewolf. Now we want to guess a letter with O, and we want to guess some more letters. I'm tempted to do my double trick again by using the E, but placing the E would go here, and we're already guessing that. Yes, yeah, and if we guess the I, we'd be putting it here as well. So do we want to guess this is the werewolf and put an E here? Let's put an E here and guess this is the werewolf. So we want something O, something something E. I can go with toned. Okay. So this is telling the truth, we know. This we don't know if it... Oh! One of these tiles is lying. That was a great guess. Hey, Chip. Welcome. Welcome to the Brain Drain. We're playing the Wordle real quick. Trying to figure out where the werewolf is. One of these two tiles is lying because we got an N in this column and an N in this column, and they do not agree. They can't both be lying. So, which do we think is lying? There is a T in the word, definitely. That's not in the first position. There's definitely an O in the second position. If there is an N in this position, this is a liar. And we could still have an S or an E. But where's the T go? If this is an N, do we have... It can't be donut because this is telling the truth. There is no E because this is telling the truth. There's no Y. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is lying. Now we know it was telling the truth when it was said the R. I'm pretty sure it was telling the truth when it gave us the I. It's not going to change in the keyboard until we find the werewolf. Once we find the werewolf, the keyboard highlights. I'm just trying to find so we think this is lying, so this doesn't have a T, an O there. It doesn't have an N there, so we could put a T there. What do we want? What kind of word? What word do we want to try? Motto. Just to get some to place the T. That places the T. And we should find out which was the werewolf. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we found the werewolf. It was in 3 like we thought. There is no N in the word. He was lying there. There isn't an I was telling the truth, and there isn't an R telling the truth. There is a T at the end of the word. Molt. Do we want to try molt? I think it's malt. Yeah. Yep, it was malt. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Now let's crank it up a little bit. Now, and we'll play the fibble. The fibble's a little bit harder. And the way it works is like the werewolf, like Wordle, there's a lying tile. Unlike the Wordle, the lying tile changes every guess. And it doesn't tell us where the liar is when we find it. We have to figure it out through guesses. So when we did the fibble yesterday, it turned out that it was lying here about this P, it was lying about this S, it was lying about this S, it was lying about this S, and then we hit the word. So let's give the fibble a try. It always starts us, I believe, with a starter word already. Yeah, so we have a starter word micro. One of those words is a lie. So I immediately want to try that. Because that tries 3 of the letters for truthhood or falsehood. I'm doing it. Okay. So one of these tiles is lying. Which means the M is guaranteed in the word. The I is guaranteed not in the word. And either there's a K or there's absolutely no K. Either there is a K and no R, or there's an R and no K. One of those two is true. And there's an M and no I. And the M is not in the first 2 positions. So we need to test the R. No, we need to test something that'll tell us that the R is a lie. We need to test conic. No, that's not going to help. That's not going to help. That almost worked in my head. We know the I is not lying. We know the M is not lying. The C, R, and O could be lying. Hey, Alima, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Storm. Storm, unfortunately, has the K lying and the S lying in clue 2. So, we know these are telling the truth. We know these are telling the truth. We know one of these is lying. If we do another word that has an M, an R, to help with the M, that's a good choice. Let me think about that. If we do storm, we get to test a T, which is good. We get to see if this O is lying and this R is correct. That's kind of cool. And this one, it would be the R lying. Well, Well, let's see what it gives us. Let's see what it gives us. Okay. So these are the same, but one of this or this is lying. So O is not in the word because one of these is lying, so there's no O in the word. There is an M, there is no I, there is no O. There may or may not be an R in the last position. Actually, it could be lying all the way down and there's an R in another position. If the K is lying, then that's lying. And then this is lying. Yeah, if the K is lying, then the R is lying and the T is lying. Right, no S, no I, no O. So, which do we want to test? We want to test this. We want to get some information on this R. We need some vowels. We need to get some information on vowels and this M. So let's place the M in one of these two. How about a B? Oh, that doesn't put the what? I can't think of a word that has a M in the fourth position. Oh, blame. Now, what does blame do with these clues? The R is lying. K is lying. It's not blame because there's no lie in this clue. Can I get a T with a word that has a T in it? Word that has a T in it and an M. Thema, is that a word? Is that acceptable? Hey Ambrose, welcome to the party. We're doing the fibble, and we're about to shift gears into the fun part in just a second. Got a few more. Theme, theme. Okay. That is coinciding with what we've got marked. It would put an M here. Well, it does put an M here. There's an M in the middle of the word. I believe this T. Is this empty? No, then there's not a lying clue in this one. Hey Loretta, welcome. Tramp. Tramp doesn't work because the T here would be lying and the E is lying here. So we know we've got an M here, a T somewhere, and vowels we haven't used are A and U and Y, so those are still pretty open. Tummy. Tummy doesn't work because Both the T and the E would be lying on the fourth clue. Um, and we can't have an M in the fifth or the fourth position. The M is only in that position. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. Oh, I almost had a word. Tempt. Tempt might be interesting because that just makes the T lie because it's actually green. That's telling the truth. That's telling the truth. That's not tried. That's not tried. Okay. And that matches all of the other clues. I'm going to try tempt. We'll try that, Loretta. The E might be a lie. The E still might be a lie. We don't know yet. Awesome job, Loretta. Good one. Good job, Loretta. Awesome. What else? What we got next? I did those for the day. I don't know if we'll do the Zordle. I want to get to the cooler stuff. Let's do it. Let's do today's instant Wordle. Let's figure out today's instant Wordle real quick because we want to give feedback to whoopers and ranks on this. So the way this works is, and there is an infinite mode to this if you're interested and you want to help debug it and whatnot. The way this works is we're given 2 words, 2 Wordle clues where we get 1 yellow letter in each word. And there is guaranteed to be just 1 word that is on the Wordle list. That is an Wordle answer list. So, we have a U and a Y as the only vowels. I immediately went to dummy, but then I saw the H. Well, if you get a word, then you almost certainly have it, Ambrose. It should be there should be only one solution. So at least that's what that rank said. I believe ranked coding is pretty solid. So well, that H is kind of throwing me. Oh, of course it is. Of course it is, Alima. I had that in my 17 set of Chordal. I had that in my 17 set of Chordal, and that's exactly what it is. Yep. Good job, Alima. So let's do a couple more of these in infinite mode. So now we get denim and gassy, and again we're left with 2 vowels. Mogul. This is mogul. Sorry to not give you time to think about that one. That one just appeared to me immediately. I was like, there's an O and a U available. Well, let's use them both. I'll do one more. Arrow and Spide, and we get the D and the R. Again, we have just the U and the Y available to us. Ruddy. Ruddy is a word. Good one. Very good, Jessica. I would have taken a while to find Ruddy. I believe if you look in the description, it should be in the description. I believe I put it in the description. If it's not, it is. Hey, Logan, welcome. Welcome, Logan. Great you can be here for the brain drain. Let me check the description, and if it's not, I'll edit it and get that up there for you. It is not in the description. I will update that. Give me a second. Now there isn't a direct link to. I'm going to link you just to random. Just take the random part off and to go to just instant Wordle for the daily. Now it's still in development, so there's still kind of, you know. Please leave your feedback for woofers. We've been doing it in my channel, so feel free to do that there if you want. All right, I have updated the description. Refresh the page and see if it's there for you. Hopefully that got that there for you. Let me. Yeah, I see the description. I see it in the description now. Do you see it, Brawlers? Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, that was fun. We'll definitely be doing more of that for sure. But yeah, I just put it there. I thought I'd put it there earlier. I put it there in my post in the subreddit, or not the subreddit, the Discord, but I didn't do it there in the description. But it'll be there for tomorrow for sure. All right. Well, so let's switch gears to my favorite game, the Symbol. Look at how well I did yesterday. I just destroyed it yesterday. I got it in 3, barely even a clue, and I just destroyed it. So, for new people and people who are watching later, the Symbol is Wordle, but there's 2 special features to the rules. The first is pretty easy. Well, easy compared to the second part. The first part is the clues that you're given over here are random colors. And in fact, they're random colors for each person. So I happen to get purple, green, and orange on my game, but Ambrose could have gotten blue, red, and yellow. Which is really good because it stops you from spoiling. Which is awesome. But the way it works is we have to figure out which color corresponds to which standard color in Wordle. We need to figure out which is standard Wordle green, standard Wordle yellow, and standard Wordle gray. And that's the first part. The second part is that the guesses and the answers are applied backwards. They're applied in reverse. So what that means is the secret word we're trying to find is spine. So when we made our guess of error, the computer took error and set that as the secret word and guessed spine versus it. And when it did, it said, is there an S in error? No, we got a no space clue. Is there a P in error? No, there's no P. Is there an I? No, there's no I. Is there an N? No. Is there an E? Yes, there is an E in error from spine, and it's in the last position. So spine gets an out of place position marker. Then when I tried stare, it made stare the secret word and guessed spine versus stare. And said, is there an S? It said, yes, there's an S right here. So it gave me an in place marker. It just said, is there a P? And no, there's no P. Is there an I? Yes, it's out of place. Is there an N? No. Is there an E? No. So that's why I got the clues I did. Now, when I got these clues, I didn't know that this meant out of place and that this meant in place. Well, when I got this clue, I knew these meant in place and out of place, which one was which, but you don't always know immediately. I got kind of lucky with my guess. So that's the way the symbol works. Don't worry if you don't get it on your first time or two. It takes a minute. Sometimes I forget halfway through, and I've done it a bunch of times now. We do all right on this game. So we're going to start with yesterday's word. We're going to start with spine. So we have two options. Either the word is pines, or there's no letter in pine or spine in the word. The much more likely instance is that we hit all grays. I'm going to go on the instance that we hit all grays. So now we need oh, we tried the P. There we go, board. Okay, so we've got one hit. One of those letters is in place. Either the A is in place or the O is in place. We don't know which is which. So our nice guess is going to guess an O in place. And we know that there's no B, R, or D. So we're going to guess something with an O here. And we can only use a U as another vowel. And we have one other letter from board with the this is the daily from today. So we have one letter from board that we need to pick that's not the A to go along with the O to test. So let's check, let's just try the R. And that's no good. I can't end this letter. I can't end this word. Yes, I can. I can go with forum. Forum matches these clues because it says yellow is yellow means green. That red means yellow because the R is here, but we remember it's reversed, so we made secret word forum and guessed board versus if the R would be here. So this matches all those clues. I'm going to guess it. Okay, so it's not the R, and the O is indeed in place. So it's not the R, so we need either the D or the B here. Hobby? How do you like hobby? Have we tried a B? Oh, we tried B with board. Holly? We could have the R out of place twice. You're absolutely right. And the A. So that's our other option. You're absolutely right, Worm. It could be... So our options are either it's O with a B or a D, or it's RA. So we could try an RA. Could try like track. Yeah, I like track too, Olema. Okay. So the... Okay. If heart is in place, then the A and the R are in place, and we have either a C or a K at the front. Yeah, CR blank blank indeed. I'm with you. Crawl. How about crawl? I like crawl. Crawl match our clues. Yeah, that matches that one. Yeah, it matches that one. Yeah, it matches that one. Crazy's also another good word. Matches this one. Crawl or crazy. Which do y'all want me to choose? I guess since y'all have all typed crazy, we'll switch to crazy. Alright, it was crazy. Great job, y'all. Sweet. So now, it's time for the fun stuff. Time for the fun stuff. Well, Vegeta didn't show up, so I want to do his game for the day, even if he's not here. So we're going to do the Wordle Peaks. Hey Finland, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Always glad to see you. And thank you especially for all your kind comments on my shorts today. I really, really appreciate that. It really helps to get those things kick-started when you leave comments and likes and stuff. Helps people see it and the algorithm likes it, so thank you so much, Finland. So we're going to do Wordle Peaks. For people who haven't seen Wordle Peaks is created by our friend Vegeta, who isn't here, unfortunately, but he's usually here. The way Wordle Peaks works is we're playing Wordle, but we don't get regular Wordle clues. Now, green does mean green, so this S is in place. But if we notice, we got here an an orange up arrow on the F and a blue down arrow on the T. What this means is the F is too hot. It's too close to the letter A in the alphabet, and we need to get closer to Z. We need to cool off. What this T says is we're too cold. We're too close to the letter Z, and we need to go up in the alphabet. So the best way to attack Wordle Peaks is to try to guess letters in the middle of what's remaining, so we cut out about half of our options every time. Now, there are some really good starting words, like Knoll is probably the best possible starting word. We get an excellent starting word today, because we always start a guess with our 5 minutes. I can't believe you're up for this that late for me. Thank you, Alema. I'm glad you're here to catch some of this while you're here. We should be able to get this done in that time. The peak is pretty good. So we start with spoon. We always start with a penultimate guess. And it's in the middle, so we're going to get some good clues. So now we want to get under S. That's great. We're going to consider that in a second when we go here. This needs to be in the middle of that, which is about an L. L's a little bit low. Let's try an H. E, S, E. Let's go with these. So that was the problem with guessing a T, is that we didn't learn anything. Oh, that didn't go where I wanted to, did it? That's learning nothing. Waste and wave. Oh, I like wave a lot. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful Ambrose. That was a beautiful guess, Ambrose. Thank you so much. Awesome. Because that would have been a really good guess, even if it was wrong, because it hit the middles of everything except for this A, and that made a really good. It made a word, so the rest of it was fantastic as a guess. So that was a perfect guess for a Peaks guess. Great job. Great job. Awesome. So now let's do some custom stuff. And the custom stuff has increased. I don't know if you saw my post, but a few days ago, I was inspired by imponderabilities. Oh, wait. Before we do the custom stuff, we got some imponderability puzzles to do. Let me pull those up. We got a couple imponderability puzzles to do. I think we got 2. We got at least 1. No, we got 1. We got 1. So here's our imponderability puzzle. So this is symbol rules apply. 1 word is available. So we know yellow is not green. It's not leave. So if it's blue is in place, I can't, LEA blank E, the only one that comes to mind is leave. STOS could be stops. But no, it can't be. Whoa. Hey Mitchell, thank you very much. I love my beard so much. I'm a very big fan. I really appreciate the compliment, dude. And the beard helps me think. Tugging on it, you'll see I tug on it quite a bit. Lease. I was thinking lease. Yes, because wait. No, does lease work with the top word? Yeah, cross is green is what I was thinking too, and infinity is yellow. Lease across the top. Yes, lease across the top works. It has got to be lease. Yeah, you're right. It's got to be lease. Let's check the answer. It's lease. Good job, Finland. Good job, Finland. Awesome. Yep, 4th letter S in both words. Okay, so let me go back to the symbols. So we're about to do this. I'll explain the symbol again. I hope if everyone's okay. Everyone's okay with me explaining the symbol again. So the way the symbol works And it's good to know for you to know because we're about to do some custom symbols. The way the symbol works is just like playing Wordle, but there's two different quirks to the game. One is easy, and the other is a little tricky. The first one is we are given as clues random colors. We don't know what the colors mean. They change from puzzle to puzzle, from person to person. So the first job is to figure out which color is which. In our daily today, it turned out that orange was gray, that yellow meant yellow, and red meant green. Okay? So that's the first thing we need to figure out, is what color means what. Now, that sounds hard enough, but it's actually a lot more complicated. We have another rule that's actually the hard part. The hard part of this is the rules and the guesses are effectively swapped when we're given clues. The way it works is the computer takes whatever we have as our guess and sets that as, we guessed spine, right? The computer then takes spine as our guess, sets it as the secret word, and then uses the secret word and compares it to our word as if crazy were the guess. So, as an example, when we make the secret word spine, and then we compare crazy to it. Well, when we do, we see that there is no C in spine. We see there's no R in spine. There's no A in spine or Z in spine or Y in spine. So we got none of them in place. None of them in the letter. Then when we tried the guess board, the computer set the word to be guessed to board, and then guessed crazy versus board and said, is there a C in board? No, there's no C. Is there an R? Yes, there is, but it's out of place. Is there an A in crazy? Yes, it's in place, and that's why we got a... you got it? Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for stopping me from because I'd have kept going. So that's how the symbol works. It's my personal favorite Wordle variant, and there's something special today. Something special today. Blam, what we can do is we can go here to the symbol page. You just go to symbol.app, just like you normally would. Press the calendar symbol, and we get to go to other modes. You can go. That's how you get to infinite mode, for instance. We know that. But now there's also 5 minutes blitz, which I can pass on, and live blitz battle, which I can really pass on. But what I really love is now there's custom puzzle. So now we can go to custom puzzle, and now we're in custom puzzle. I love the waffle. I do the waffle as a short every day, and shameless streamer plug. I would love it if you watched my waffle videos and maybe gave them a like. I got a perfect waffle score today, or yesterday. Yesterday or today, I got a perfect waffle score. So yeah. Oh no, today I got a 1. Yesterday I got a perfect. So yeah, I could shameless plug. Hit my shorts and give them a like. I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, we can go now to the symbol, come to this edit page, and let's click this button, blam, custom word, just enter a symbol, and it'll generate an URL, and you guys can send me custom words to play as symbols, not just custom Wordles. So, things are about to get crazy. Now, I'm going to have some rules about the symbol. Zilil is not going to fly in the symbol. I'm never going to be able to guess something like that. A lot of the words you guys give me that are extreme loan words and things like that are impossible to figure out in the symbol just because they're not enough in the vocabulary. And I almost think more common words can actually be can be trickier in the symbol because of common letters can be scrambling common letters can be pretty good. Apparently, the one I listed was difficult because you were gonna send Zizzle. I'm glad you came from the Discord server. We're glad to have you, Mitchell. So yeah, normal words are really good for symbol. They'll be both be hard and they'll be guessable. So let's try to stick to those as opposed to just nonsense for the symbol. So yeah. So we're shifting gears into the fun part. Casey, first of all, I have a huge apology to make to you. You didn't say goodbye, my friend, before you left. So when we got to custom Wordle modes, none of us knew you weren't there, and I did your dick puzzle. So I'm sorry, Casey. I promise not to do your puzzles when you're not here again. So that was on me. That was on me. But anyway, so Mitchell, what's on screen right now is our custom Wordle doc. It's now a tradition, and it's pretty much our favorite part of the stream for me to spend about half the stream doing. Well, it was custom Wordles, but now it's going to be custom Wordles and custom symbols. This is the list of the ones that have been done. If you want to avoid one that's been done or get an idea of what people have been sending me, this list is pinned in my channel on the Discord. You've seen my channel, right, Mitchell? You know where it's at, I hope. Oh, there you are. Yeah. So yeah, if you can see my channel, then if you want to give me a custom Wordle, if you check the description of this video, you'll see the link to the custom Wordle and to the symbol if you want to send me a custom symbol. I just showed you how to send it to do that. Just post those in my channel on the Discord, and we will do them when, as we do them. So we're gonna start with Casey to make up for running over his. Logan just gave us a symbol. You're very welcome, man. Thanks for joining me on the Brain Drain. It's really awesome to have you here. So we're gonna do one from Casey right here. It's a Wordle. I don't know if it's a definition or anything like that. I don't know how many letters or nothing. Let's just see what it is. 5 letters. Noisy. Oh, I hate hitting that many letters. Let's just get some good letters. Good one, Alima. Thank you. Good one, Alima. Thank you. Good job, Casey. That was a good choice. I kind of hit you by seeing Lofty right away. Kind of hit you by seeing Lofty right away, but it happens. Yeah, that's the only problem with the custom Wordle is it only gives 6 guesses even on longer words. And welcome, by the way, Logan. I'm so glad you're here for the Brain Drain. And thank you for posting a symbol. We'll get to it in just a second. I need to make sure I do my bookkeeping. All right, 4. Awesome. What's today's date? Come on, why are my fingers... Oh, I was offline. 0410. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. So let's do one from Pancake. Wait, I haven't seen Pancake here today. Does anyone see Pancake? No, I don't see Pancake. So we'll hold off on Pancakes because he's not here. We'll do another Casey's later. So this gives me Ambrose. So let's do Ambrose's. Alright, 6 letters. Hey Panthera, welcome, welcome. We have just started the custom wordling of the day, so it's a great time to show up. Can you guess the first numeral that has its letters in alphabetical order? And it is not 40. That's an interesting puzzle. I'll have to think about that one, Finland. I'll have to think about that one. All right, back to this Wordle. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go with Ambrose and saying 4 with it. Yeah. What about 1? I think 1 gets it, doesn't it? No, then C gets it. 100 gets it. If you're gonna go with 4, then it's oh, what's the first? It would be 4. Yeah, the first would be 4. Yeah. The first would be 4. That was good. Okay. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I need to be thinking about Wordle, not not the orders of numbers. Though I do want to puzzle that out. That sounds interesting. Um, uh, None of this looks like letters to me. I mean, the closest thing would be, but I don't think that's a word. No. Glucose? No, there's no C. Or S. Or enough letters. Or an R. Not super obscure. Excellent. O in first place is probably a good idea. Um. I'm gonna go back to putting the O here. No, I don't like that. So you put the R here, though, we need another vowel. And then we'd have a U and then another vowel, and that's not gonna happen. Ubo? No. That doesn't have enough letters. And Finland has posted 2 hints and the answer to his little riddle about numerals. They're going pretty great, Ranks. We're so glad you're here. We're doing a custom Wordle that Ambrose sent me, and we got it's a 6-letter, and I'm kind of stumped at the second. After this, a little bit later, we're going to be doing something really awesome, which we're going to be doing some custom symbols. Because custom symbols have just been released today, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. But thanks for coming and hanging out, Ranks. That's so awesome. Are you sure you know that guy, Jessica? I might be a stranger. You never know. um, this one's tough, Ambrose. That is a very true statement. That's a nice way to put it. It was indeed wild. That was a crazy day. That was a crazy long day. I was glad to be a part of it. Even if I was just helping out. So where are we putting this O? We're gonna put it here. What are we gonna put in between the O and the U? Opulent? No, the E's and the well, if you check Penpa, I could help you out, right? uh, it takes a bit. There's definitely a whole nother gear for 6-letter Wordles. The first several days we did 6-letter Wordles, I really struggled, but then I've started powering through now that I found these 2 power starters. These 2 have really, really done me well. They probably gave me my greatest moment on stream with finding Cloaca with just those 2 power starters. Bremster stepped in while he was checking it. What about PLU? PLUORE. OROE. Oh. It's that O that I'm really interested in. The O. The O goes here, here, here. I will get for a hint in a minute. I've only made 2 guesses, and I can afford a guess for letters. We are not in hard mode. We can guess whatever we want. In customs. In a lot of games we are in hard mode, but not in customs. So I think at this point we need to guess letters and guess it and place that O and try to place that R. I can't either. gets an A. Well, we've already tried the A, unfortunately. We've tried all the vowels, so well, it doesn't matter. We've tried all the vowels, so vowels are okay. So let's look at what letters we think are good. Let's try an M, L, D, G. Can we think of a word with those in it? Midge is not long. We can do midges and get 3 of them. Yeah. We could ledges to get 3 of them with the L. Yeah, placing the R and O seemed really interesting, so I'm tempted to try that. Try something with a, like... Try that. Well, not that. R-O-O-R. Do we know any words like that? Shroom. Will it take shroom? Ledges is good too. I wonder if it'll take shroom. So it starts with an O. It does indeed start with an O. O blank U, and then we have an R here or here, and it ends in E. Thank you, Ambrose. I know we already knew about the S, but it gave us information about the S, or gave us information about the R, checked both positions of the O, telling us where the O is, and checked an M and an H, so I thought it was great. So we know it starts with an O. What are we going to put after that O between a U?
You didn't take a bath either. Oh, Lord.
Please close my door. Oeuvre. Oeuvre. Oh, yes. Oeuvre. Yes. Way to go, everyone. Way to go, everyone. Yeah, that one was out of my head, and you guys nailed it. Very, very nice. Hey, Pancake. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. We waited to skip your customs till you showed up. So, hey, Screaming Ice Cube. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Glad everyone could show up and hang out for the brain drain. So we got oeuvre and 4. Oeuvre. Helping with the French is great. Yes, spelling is as much of a problem as thinking it. Absolutely, Ambrose. That was part of the problem, for sure. All right, for sure. So let's hit one from Finland real quick, and then we'll do one Pancake, and then we'll switch to symbol mode. Whoa, come back to your screen. I need my screen back. There you are. So, this is a 6 letter, so we start with botany and cruise and okay. Oh, there is no N, thank you. And there's no S. Thank you very much. Yeah, good call. Wow. Ambrose. Oh, I loved that guess, though. That guess was beautiful, Ambrose. I'm kind of disappointed. That guess was beautiful. So what goes before that T? Is it the U? What else can go before that T? This is from Finland. I guess it could be double T, yeah. This is Finland's, right? Finland? This looks yours. Yeah, it's Finland's. Yeah, you gotta gauge likely sources. We gotta play this metagame. This is Finland's. Alright. I mean, there's a remote chance it does that, but I doubt it. If it's double T, you know where the U would be, yeah. I'm not really seeing anything with a double T. I'm not really seeing... Satire seems pretty good. I went with a pair, so I'd hit all 6 bells in a pair and have high levels of a number of half of the consonants were first class and the rest were second class. So that's why I picked those. Yeah, that's a stretching spell of bullet. Um, let's see. Um, I'm not sure. That one's kind of on the line, Ice Cube. I never look things up. Uh, awesome. If I get to a point where I'm completely stuck on guess 5 or guess 6, I'll go to you for that point. But usually those levels are of help. I save till the last guess to try to pull me out of the fire. Um, but if you think you know it, like if you know it, not looked it up, feel free to shoot it out. Divide. Well, I want more information on the U. Because the U is in two places now. The U might be in both places. The interesting thing is we probably need a vowel in one of those squares. You remembered a word from knitting. Wow, okay. Uh, let's see. Well, what you got, Ambrose, for knitting? Okay. What? What? Are you kidding me? Okay. That is definitely a Finland word. Yep. That is. That was impressive, Ambrose. Woo! Okay. Quiviot. I wouldn't have gotten that one without your help on that one, for sure. We got that in 4 somehow. Oh. Alright, so let's do one from Pancake. Since they are here now. This is 5 letters. That's it. Oh. But see, with this, we know what we're cutting into. We know that they're trying to punish me. Oh, I love thigh. Thank you, Ice Cube. Uh, yeah, he gave me Cruth, and I got it with some help. I didn't know the W was a vowel. Uh, yeah, I'm looking at. There's thick. There's third. There's a couple things. I'm trying to make sure that what we got, and I'm trying to see if I need to use a guess to guess letters. So I want a C. I want an R. I'm trying to see if there's other ones. Direct. Well, we don't need to test both the D and the R and the C and the K. We can test the C to test CK and the R to test CR. Flick. Ah. Well, Flick doesn't test the R and the RD. Try an L too. Brick is good. Brick tries them both. I want to try. I'm going to put in crawl to get 4 different ones. That should. That should cover our bases. All right. Good word, Pancake. I think we attacked it pretty well on after this guess by coming up with a good omni guess to try to hit everything, and that gave us third. Good job. And good word. I'm glad it wasn't, you know, some of the things you have been giving. Not you specifically. You as in the group. We got third and 4. Awesome. So we've done Pancake. We've done Casey. All right, we've done Pancakes. Let me. Yeah, it did. That is funny. Well, it's because common words can actually be something a lot easier. So now we're gonna do one from Jessica, real quick. Let me put it in the doc. All right. And then we're gonna after this one, we're gonna switch to the symbol and do custom symbols. Awesome. So let's see what this one is. 5 letters. Absolutely, you can submit them during the stream. You can submit one now, and then I do it, and then you can submit another one, and I'll do that one too. So drop them in whenever you want. Sweet. Tacos. Yeah, it's probably no. It's not Stokes. The A's in the middle. I like tacos. I'm almost tempted to guess tacos, just as a placement guess. It's tacos. It was tacos. Yum indeed. Thank you, Jessica. Come on, caps lock, work. Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with tacos. That's what we had yesterday. Awesome. So we got one from Ransk. Let me do one from do a Wordle from Ransk. And we will let me get this in my doc. All right. Try one from Ransk. 5 letters, so we always start with these. Oh, we're in the funny, bunny, fuzzy, puffy, runny. Well, it's not runny. So we're in that situation. Since we're in that situation, we need to try an L, an F, a G, a B, and a Z, Eventually we need to get those letters in. So what can we get? We're going to get... Yeah, we need a bunch of consonants. Blimp. Blimp is excellent. Blimp is excellent. Okay, could be puppy. Do we want to guess more letters, or do we want to go with puppy? No, I liked blimp a lot. That gets buddy. That gets puppy. That gets mummy. That gets it's fully and fun. It hits a lot. Blimp was very good. Could be pudgy. So okay. So now we need to try a G and a D. Olima, if you'd post those in my channel on the Discord, it's easier for me to keep track of them. And it could be puffy. So we need an F, L, or an F, D, G. Fudge is the word we have to guess. All right. Right. So we got puppy left. And we... Yeah, I think it's just puppy. But we got one more guess that we can guess vowel or consonants with if we think it's not puppy. It's not puffy because we tried the F in fudge. I don't know if pucky is a word. I know plucky is a word, but I don't know if pucky is a word. But the ranks is probably puppy. I do use a little bit of knowledge, meta knowledge sometimes, but let's see. I am going to err on the side of well, shoot. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, you have to metagame custom Wordles. You gotta metagame custom Wordles. Like, I got Brawlers first in a 3 just because I metagamed that he was going to try to use hard letters in it, which made the word a whole lot easier. Alright, we gonna do it. Bang, it was puppy. Good job. Thank you, Ranks, for submitting puppy. Very cool. Good word. Gave us the excellent challenge of figuring out, you know, which consonants are actually in there and which aren't, because you set up an excellent, you know, set of possibilities. I liked it a lot. Thank you. Awesome. Puppy in 5 on today. Awesome. Well, it's 9:32, and I see that you guys are posting more custom Wordles for me, and I'd love to do those. But we got the new feature we got to try out, which is, for those of you who weren't here a little earlier, I contacted the creator of the symbol a few days ago because Imponderability's puzzles are so cool. I wanted an easy way for him to make those. So now we have the custom symbol generator where you can send me words and we'll do them as symbol puzzles, not just Wordle puzzles. Now, the rules are a little stricter on symbols. Send me real words, not some of this craziness you send me on for custom Wordles. They're fine for custom Wordles, but not for the symbols, in my opinion. So we're going to try some symbols. That day will be glorious when puppy is a word. It was pretty glorious when the Partle, the pet versus the pet one, gave me doggo as the word of the day, doggo. So we've got some symbols that people have sent me, and we got a new tab here on the document that has symbols. And I think we have more than three, but I haven't moved everyone into the doc yet, so we'll get there. I'll get the doc straightened at the end of that. But we'll start. Who did I just do? Whooper's not here, so we'll start with Panthera. We haven't done a Panthera puzzle all night. So, yeah, no girl in symbol. I will ban you, Pancake. I will ban you. All right. So, noisy. All right. Do we think Oh. All right. So, do we want to test to see if the O and the Y are true? Or do we want to test to see if the O, if it's two other letters in those places, the S and the N? I'll go with dorky. I think that's a hit. I think we are at an O blank blank O Y. Just because you hate terminal Y and you're a pessimist. Oh, and it is indeed. Orange is indeed green. For sure. And so now we need some letters. We can still get. We don't have an E, unfortunately. It would be really funny if this was Poppy. That would be really funny if this was Poppy. Could be Jolly. Porky. Can't be Porky. If it was Porky, we'd have the R and the K would be orange as well. Yes, orange is green. You heard it here first. So let's see. Letters. Is it possible for orange to be yellow still? What two letters can we take? How is it possible? We'd have to have duplicates, Worm, because they go in the same positions. Because if it's not the O and the Y, let's say it's just the S. It ends in S from noisy. Just for example, we'd have to have. No, I'm thinking backwards. I'm thinking it backwards. So, Logan. Yeah, and there's no moved letters, so there can't be yellows. Good call, Finland. So it's definitely blank O blank blank Y. So what we need. So unfortunately, with symbols, doing consonant guesses is actually kind of counterproductive. Like, we were just guessing a word that couldn't be it for. Yeah, double O is definitely possible. Yeah. Well, that's not possible, but. Yeah, checking vowels is less easy, and so is checking individual consonants to try to see if it's jolly versus, what have you. Comfy, poppy, jolly, woozy, foamy. Yeah. Booty. Yeah. Holly. So we've got a lot of possibilities. So, how are we going to narrow these down? How are we going to narrow these down? If it's a single letter, we're almost... I'm almost tempted to go with woozy just from meta knowledge. I'm going with it. No, no double O. Okay, so we're in well, no, I forgot it was. I even forgot it was you, Panther. It's just that you guys are using funny letters, and it's good to know that there's no double O. Right. Because that means it's also not booty or footy. It still could be pouty. Yeah, I was right there with you, Jessica. Could easily be double L. It could have a vowel. You could have two different vowels. It could have double or a bunch of different double letters. Yeah, it could be Poppy. That we thought about it early. It could be Poppy or Mommy, and that would be bad. Blaze? Is Blaze a word? Okay, there is no Blaze. Okay. What is Blaze? That does rule out a lot. So we still have Pouty available to us. We have Mommy available to us. We have Puffy available to us. Poppy, yeah, Poppy lives on. I see Poppy, I see Mommy. What else do we see? Foggy, yeah. Foggy. So Foggy, Mommy, Poppy. I like Pouty as well. Yeah, let's get something with I'm going with ranks. Let's get something with FPM in it, with hopefully a U, if we can. We'll test Pouty in a second if we can't think of a word that doesn't have FPU in it, FPM and U in it. FPM. Frump. Way to go, Ice Cube and Finland. That's a beautiful word. Okay, so there is an M at the end of the word. So it's probably Mommy. I'm going with Mommy. It's Mommy. Awesome. Good word, Panthera. That's a very good symbol word to pick. There's, the repeated letters and the fact that it's hard to get individual information about individual letters is great. So, Yeah, having mommy was a very good one. And we attacked that very well. I really liked the suggestion of frump. That was a beautiful suggestion right there. So we got this in 6 of 6. This was mommy. Guest on. All right. So that was our excuse me. So that was that one. Now we'll try. Woofer's not here, so we'll try pancakes and see what pancake is giving us. Okay. Let's see. So again, I'm going to assume purple means gray. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be gray. And I'm going to test. Yeah, we didn't get to see what symbol it used for yellow. That's very interesting. So we need to test O in the second position is what we need to test with a bunch of different words or different letters, but O in the second position. If your pancakes are reproducing, then we might need to call the health department. No, wait. Could or would? I like both of those. I like could better than would. Yeah, let's try could. So, I am almost certain now that purple means not in there. Gollum would have been a very good guess too. Mold as well. We know that yellow means yellow. So now we need to pick a letter from noisy and put it in the second position. Let's pick the N just because. Actually, what am I going to put before that yellow? Yeah, yellow being yellow is kind of creepy. I don't know how to process that. Unmet. So it's not the N. So let's try an I. Oh, we knew it because there was no U. Dang it. So now let's try eyes. We're running out of letters. Rigid, we know the D isn't good. Pizza. 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 Thank you, Ranks. As soon as I saw pizza, I was like, yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's gotta be pizza. Very good. Yeah, that had to be the answer. Very nice. Good job, Ranks. Wasn't pizza your short that kind of like blew up? That was 4, right? Yeah. All right. I heard the beeps, so I think we got time for one more. And we got. Oh, Chip, I might. Oh. That's like throwing down a gauntlet. Oh, man. All right. So, Olima, we haven't done any of your puzzles, so we're going to do yours. You're still here, right, Olima? Awesome. So, let's see what we get. So, do we want to try IS or do we want to try something that's not IS? Oh, like, I mean, blue could mean green. I mean, it's possible. Not likely. Uh, let's try IS or Rise just to eliminate that as a possibility. Or we can confirm it completely, and we can go Prism. Oh my goodness! Did you see me just destroy Olima's? Y'all are all talking about pizza, and I just ran over this symbol. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's a good one. I just happened to get really lucky with my second guess. And then I saw only one possible word that looked really good, so. Good lucky guess. Awesome. That was a good word, Alima. Thank you. Awesome. We still got time for a little bit more. Let me see what else I got here. Mitchell, so what you can do is there's a link in the description that goes to symbol.app. Click that link, and then when you go there, there'll be a little icon that looks like a calendar. Click that and go to custom mode, and then click the custom word button, and there you go. The metagame from custom words is strong. Right. Like if you check the description, Mitchell, there's both in my channel or the description in here, and there's instructions in my channel pinned to my channel on how with links and how to send them, and just post those in my channel, and we'll get them done. So let's see what else we got here. Oh, there's a symbol from Casey. Chip, you might be way behind. All right. Symbol from Casey. Oh, I dropped the Hog Wordle and the Wizarding Wordle because I found them kind of boring. Well, I enjoy them. I do them personally now, but we kind of got bored of them on the stream. We have more fun doing the custom ones. So yeah, definitely start the Hog Wordle and the Wizarding Wordle if you want to add yours. That sounds good. That sounds good. I dropped them. Already done. Oh boy. Casey's starting me out on an interesting one clue. He knows my word. He knows my word. Yeah, I left him in the description because I said it still says among. And further, one of the reasons I left him there is because the Wordle and variants list has about half the variants, and so the other half are listed in my channel in that pin. So they're still kind of there just so that I can easily say, hey, check these two lists for everybody. Um, I am considering removing them, but I also want those lists around so people know where those have links to all that stuff. That's why I added the word among, among from them. All right, so back to this symbol. Awesome. Yeah, I will. I'll do that later on. I'll give you a nice, good updated list because I know a good chunk of them. Uh, I have decided to skip the Partle. I did the Partle for the first couple weeks every day, but now that we're into this custom stuff, I'm having much more fun doing the custom stuff, and we just don't have time for the Partle. And plus, it accepts words like doggo. Well, doggo was a great word, but it's one of the words was mouth, and yes, pets have mouths. One of the words was rogue, and I don't understand how pets are rogues, but we'll see. So let's get to this. Let's get to this last puzzle, so that we don't delay ranks from starting his stream. And yeah, I do it by myself off stream, but we don't do it on stream. So Casey's punishing my starting word by throwing both a letter that's in place and a letter that's out of place in my starting word. Casey's playing the meta against me. I'm pretty sure green is not green as well. I agree with you, Ambrose. So the question is purple? So we guess this, or we guess this? Which one do you want to go with? I'm going to say we guess this first and put an N there. Yeah, metagaming goes both ways for sure. I fully expect that 100%. That's part of my metagaming is that y'all will be metagaming me. So, would using O and Y twice help? I think that's a bad strategy. I think if we just try one of them, if we try the O and we don't try the Y, then we know for sure whether O or Y is yellow. Right? No, that's not necessarily true, because we could hit another letter. We could hit another letter. Uh, so yeah, I'm with Panthera. It's just trying just an O. What if we reverse metagame? Yeah. Alright, I've got a lot of ones. Rough, mounts, and could. We'll go with rough. It's the first one on the list. So that tells me the O is in place, right? The O is in place. The Y, or the yellow is yellow, purple is green. Yes. The infinite layers of metagaming. Now we're into taking bets with a Sicilian when life is on the line. Oh, yes. And the last letter is INS. Indeed, the last letter is INS. That's why I will... Logan, you'd break my head. It could be Doffs, yeah. That's absolutely possible. So let's pick a letter to put at the end. I'm having trouble thinking of a letter to stick it in that has an N there. That doesn't use an S. Robin. No, that uses an R. Oh, I can't use an I. Moron. Yeah, let's try moron. Oh, no, because the R is not in the word. The R is not in the word, we know from rough. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. This is the last puzzle. We're switching over as soon as this puzzle's over. For sure. Yeah, let's go with woven. Wow. Okay. We do not need to guess O as the second letter of our next word. It helps because if we don't, we add a little bit of extra ambiguity. By having the O there, we remove one of the clues being weird and confusing us. So that's why we're guessing O. Yeah, it's probably S at the end. The I would be in position 4, and but it has to be in position 5. I kind of like focal to just try the A. Oh, but that does. Foals is better because it puts the S in the right place. Yeah. What is this word? Okay. So now we need to think of a word that's this. Pox? Mox? Oh, I like combs a lot. Great guess. Great guess with combs. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Casey, for the combs. That was a great guess, a great word. And that was a great guess, Brawler. We got it on in 5, was that? Yeah, 5 for Combs. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining the Brain Drain. If you would, I'm getting pretty close to 100 subs, so if you could, hit that button for me. Hit the like button if you would. If you get some time, watch my shorts. They take off a little bit here and there. I really appreciate any comments and likes that you could do on them. And we appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow night, same time, 8 o'clock Eastern, for the Brain Drain once again. I loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm so glad you were here and that you enjoyed it, Ice Cube. I hope to see you again tomorrow. We'll be here. Thank you very much, everyone, and we'll see you later. We'll probably see you over on Ranked Stream in just a few minutes, because that's where I'm going, is head over to Ranked Stream. So we'll see you all over there. Bye.